My beloved child, stop everything you are doing in this very moment. Silence the noise around you, quiet the racing thoughts in your mind, and give me your complete and undivided attention. What I am about to speak into your heart is not just another message that will fade from your memory by tomorrow morning. These are words that carry the full weight of heaven's authority. Words that have been specifically prepared for your soul at this exact moment in time. Words that will fundamentally transform the entire trajectory of your life if you allow them to penetrate the deepest chambers of your heart. I am not speaking to the masses gathered in some distant place right now. I am not delivering a general sermon to anonymous crowds who will forget what they heard before the day ends. I am speaking directly, personally, intimately to you, the one whose eyes are fixed on these very words at this precise second. You may convince yourself that this is mere coincidence, that you randomly stumbled upon this message while scrolling through countless others. But I tell you with absolute divine certainty that nothing about this moment is accidental or random. This is a divine appointment that was scheduled before the foundation of the world was laid. This is your moment of supernatural intervention. I orchestrated every single detail that led you to this place. I arranged every circumstance in your day, guided every decision you made, directed every click of your finger, and influenced every thought that brought these words before your eyes, because I have something desperately urgent and eternally life-changing to tell you. The enemy would love nothing more than for you to dismiss this as just another inspirational video, to scroll past without truly listening, to let doubt convince you that these words are not meant specifically for you. But I am declaring to you with the full authority of heaven that this message was written exclusively for your heart, prepared in the throne room of eternity, and delivered at the exact moment when your spirit would be most receptive to receive what I am about to pour into you. The angels themselves have been waiting for this moment, watching as the appointed time drew near, knowing that today would be the day when your long season of waiting would finally come to its divine conclusion. You have been searching, haven't you? Deep in the hidden places of your heart, you have been crying out for a sign, desperately seeking confirmation that you are not forgotten. You have been looking for evidence that someone actually sees your struggle, understands your pain, and cares about the weight you carry every single day. You have whispered prayers into the darkness of sleepless nights, wondering if anyone in heaven or on earth is truly listening to the cries of your breaking heart. You have looked up at the vast sky above you and asked with trembling voice if there is any hope remaining for your impossible situation, if your circumstances will ever change, if the promises you once believed will ever come to pass. My precious child, I am answering you right now in this very moment. This is your sign that you have been desperately seeking. This is my direct response to every prayer you have whispered in secret, every tear you have shed in solitude, every moment you have felt completely alone and utterly abandoned by both heaven and earth. The very fact that you are hearing these words right now, that something compelled you to stop and listen, that you could not bring yourself to scroll away. This is proof that I have found you in your waiting, and I am speaking directly into your situation. Do not dismiss this as mere words appearing on a screen. Do not let your rational mind convince you that this is just another religious message among the thousands flooding the internet. I am reaching through all the digital noise and endless distractions of your day, cutting through the chaos that surrounds you, and speaking directly into your spirit with divine authority, because the appointed time has come for you to finally understand who you really are in my eyes, and what I have been planning for your life during all those long years of waiting. The enemy of your soul knows exactly what I am about to do in your life. He understands the magnitude of the blessing that is coming toward you, the breakthrough that is imminent, the miracle that is already in motion, even as you listen to these words. That is precisely why he is fighting so desperately hard to distract you right now, to plant seeds of doubt in your mind, to convince you to stop listening before the full message reaches your heart, to make you believe that this is not really meant for you. But I am telling you with divine authority, with the full power of heaven behind every word, that this message was written specifically and exclusively for you. It was prepared before the foundation of the world was laid, refined through the ages, and delivered at this exact moment when your heart would be most ready to receive the truth that will set you free. I see you there, reading these words with a mixture of hope and skepticism, and I know the crushing weight you are carrying on your shoulders. I know about the sleepless nights when anxiety grips your chest so tightly that it becomes difficult to draw a full breath, when fear wraps around your heart like iron chains. I know about the financial pressures that keep you awake until the early morning hours, endlessly calculating and recalculating the numbers, desperately wondering how you will make ends meet this month, how you will provide for those who depend on you, how you will survive another day under this crushing burden of lack and limitation. I know about the relationship that shattered your heart into 1,000 pieces, leaving wounds so deep you wondered if you would ever feel whole again. I know about the betrayal that destroyed your ability to trust, that made you question whether anyone in this world can truly be counted on. I know about the rejection that made you question your fundamental worth as a human being, that planted lies in your mind about your value and significance. I know about the dreams you have buried in the graveyard of disappointment, because the pain of hoping again seemed too unbearable to face. I know about the prayers you stopped praying because you convinced yourself that I had stopped listening, that heaven had closed its ears to your desperate cries. But my beloved child, I have never stopped listening to you. Not for a single moment, not even for the briefest second, have I turned my ear away from your cries. Every whispered prayer, every silent plea, every groan too deep for words has reached my throne room in heaven. Every tear that has fallen from your eyes has been carefully collected in my bottle. Every moment of pain and anguish has moved my heart with deep compassion for you. I have been orchestrating events behind the scenes that you cannot see, moving circumstances in the invisible realm, preparing people you have not yet met, and arranging divine appointments that will bring about the breakthrough you have been desperately needing. And this moment right now, this divine encounter between your heart and mine, is an essential part of that supernatural orchestration that has been unfolding in the heavenly realms. You may be wondering why you feel such a powerful pull to keep reading these words, why something deep inside your spirit is insisting that this is critically important, why you cannot seem to look away even though your logical mind is telling you to be skeptical and cautious. That pull you are experiencing in the core of your being is my spirit calling out to your spirit. That inner witness rising up within you is my voice speaking directly to the deepest part of who you are, bypassing your intellect and reasoning to communicate heart to heart, spirit to spirit. I am the one drawing you in with invisible cords of love, compelling you to listen with full attention because what I am about to reveal to you in the coming moments will fundamentally change the trajectory of your entire life, alter your destiny, and set you on a path that leads to fulfillment of every promise I have ever made to you. I need you to understand with absolute clarity that you did not find this message by random accident or lucky chance. You did not stumble upon these words through some meaningless coincidence that has no significance or purpose. I guided your steps to this moment just as surely and deliberately as I guided the Israelites through the wilderness with a pillar of cloud by day and pillar of fire by night. I have been leading you through your own wilderness experience, through long seasons of confusion and uncertainty, through deep valleys of shadow and doubt, through dark nights of the soul when you could not see even one step ahead, all to bring you to this exact place of divine encounter with me. Every detour that you thought was a terrible mistake, every closed door that frustrated you and made you question my goodness, every delay that seemed to completely derail your carefully laid plans was actually part of my perfect timing working to position you for this moment of supernatural intervention. Nothing has been wasted, my child. Not a single experience, not one tear, not even the most painful moment has been without purpose in my grand design for your life. Look back carefully over the past months and years of your journey. Can you see now, with the benefit of hindsight, how I have been preparing you all along? The challenges that seemed completely overwhelming at the time were actually building your faith muscle, strengthening your spiritual core. The losses that broke your heart and left you devastated were clearing away what could not go with you into your destiny, removing obstacles that would have hindered you in the next season. The isolation you felt during those long, lonely nights was actually drawing you closer to my presence, teaching you to find your satisfaction in me alone. The tormenting questions that plagued your mind and robbed you of peace were preparing you to receive the answers I am about to give you. Answers that will satisfy the deepest longings of your soul. Nothing has been wasted, my beloved child. Every single experience has been purposeful and intentional, Every trial has been preparation for promotion. Every tear has been an investment in the joy that is about to break forth in your life, like the dawn breaking over the horizon. I know you have felt forgotten at times during this long journey. I know there have been painful moments when you looked around and saw others being blessed while you remained in lack, others receiving their breakthroughs while you continued to wait, others walking in the favor and abundance you longed for while you struggled just to survive another day. You wondered with aching heart if I had somehow overlooked you in the distribution of blessings, if everyone else was more important to me than you are. You questioned whether you are too flawed, too broken, too damaged, too ordinary for me to use in significant ways. You compared your journey to others and felt like you were falling hopelessly behind, like everyone else was moving forward into their destiny while you were stuck in the same struggles year after year after year, making no progress, going nowhere, trapped in an endless cycle of disappointment and delay. But my precious child, you have never been forgotten, not even for a moment. You have never been overlooked or passed by. You have never been less important to me than anyone else who has ever lived or ever will live. I do not have favorites among my children, but I do have unique and specific plans for each one, and your plan is beautiful beyond description, significant beyond measure, and perfectly timed down to the very second. The reason your breakthrough has seemed delayed for so long is not because I forgot about you or stopped caring about your situation. It is because I have been preparing something so magnificent, so overwhelming, so far beyond anything you could ask or imagine for your life, that it required extensive and careful preparation in both the spiritual realm and the natural realm. I have been moving pieces into position, arranging circumstances, preparing hearts, opening doors, and setting the stage for a miracle so remarkable that when it unfolds, no one will be able to explain it except to say that it was clearly the hand of God. Think carefully about this truth, my beloved. When a farmer plants a seed in the ground, he does not expect it to produce a full harvest immediately the next morning. He understands with patience born of experience that there is a necessary season of hiddenness, a required time when the seed must be buried in dark soil where no one can see it, a period when nothing visible is happening above the surface while tremendous growth and development is taking place below ground where human eyes cannot observe the process. You have been in that season of hiddenness, that time of underground preparation where it seemed like nothing was happening in your life. But I am telling you today with absolute certainty that the season is changing right now as you listen to these words. What has been growing in secret beneath the surface is about to break through into the light. What has been developing in the unseen realm of the Spirit is about to manifest in your visible circumstances in ways that will astound you and everyone who knows your story. I want you to know with unshakable confidence that during this entire time of preparation and waiting, I have never left your side even for a moment. When you felt most alone in the darkest hours of night, I was there holding you. When you cried yourself to sleep with a breaking heart, I was there collecting every precious tear. When you felt like giving up and could not find the strength to take another step, I was the invisible strength that kept you going when your own strength was completely exhausted. When you could not see any way forward and every path seemed blocked, I was already preparing the way, clearing obstacles, opening doors, and making a path where there appeared to be no path. When you felt like your prayers were bouncing off the ceiling and going nowhere, I was working behind the scenes in ways you could not see, orchestrating the very answers you were seeking, moving heaven and earth to bring about the breakthrough you needed. Do you remember that night when you fell to your knees in complete desperation and told me through broken sobs that you could not take anymore, that you had reached the absolute end of your strength and endurance? I remember that night with perfect clarity. I was there in that moment of your deepest pain, and I made a sovereign decision that very night to accelerate my plans for your deliverance, to speed up the timetable to bring forward the breakthrough that was coming. Do you remember that morning when you woke up with such crushing heaviness pressing down on your chest that you did not know how you would possibly face another day? How you would find the strength to get out of bed and pretend everything was okay? I remember that morning with tender compassion, and I began moving heaven and earth with renewed intensity to bring you the hope you desperately needed, to send you the encouragement that would revive your weary soul. Every moment of desperation in your life has been a catalyst for divine intervention. Every cry for help has activated angelic assistance on your behalf. Every declaration of surrender has released my power to work in your situation in ways that human effort could never accomplish. My child, I need you to understand with crystal clarity that what you have been going through during this long season is not punishment for something you did wrong. It is not evidence that I am angry with you or disappointed in your performance. It is not proof that you have somehow failed or fallen short or disqualified yourself from my blessing. What you have been experiencing is the process of preparation for promotion, the necessary strengthening that comes before the blessing arrives. It is the testing and proving that precedes the testimony you will one day share. It is the intense pressure that creates the precious stone, the fire that refines the gold, the storm that produces the strong tree with deep roots. I have been allowing certain pressures in your life not to break you into pieces, but to reveal the strength I placed within you from the beginning. Strength you never knew you possessed until circumstances forced it to the surface. I have been permitting certain challenges not to defeat you and leave you in ruins, but to develop the character and maturity you will desperately need for where I am taking you next. I have been watching you navigate impossibly difficult circumstances not because I enjoy seeing you struggle and suffer, but because I am preparing you to help countless others who will face similar struggles in their own journeys. Your pain has been purposeful and intentional. Your struggles have been strategic and calculated. Your trials have been preparing you for triumph that will glorify my name. But now, my beloved child, I am declaring over you that the season is shifting dramatically right now in this very moment. The long time of preparation is coming to its appointed end, and the time of manifestation and fulfillment is beginning. What has been promised to you for so long is about to be delivered into your hands. What has been hoped for through many tears is about to be realized before your very eyes. What has been prayed for with persistent faith is about to be answered in ways that will far exceed your expectations and astound everyone who knows your story and has watched your journey. Right now, even as you listen to these words, angels are moving on your behalf in response to heaven's command. Right now, doors that have been locked and sealed for years are being unlocked by invisible keys. Right now, hearts that were hardened against you are being supernaturally softened by my Spirit. Right now, resources that you desperately need are being released from unexpected sources. Right now, divine connections are being arranged that will change everything. Right now, your breakthrough is in motion, moving toward you with unstoppable momentum. The waiting season that has tested your faith and tried your patience has reached its divinely appointed end. Heaven itself has spoken your release. The decree has gone forth from my throne, and nothing in heaven or on earth can reverse what I have declared. Angels who have been assigned to your case are rejoicing because they know what is being released into your life. They have watched you endure with such courage. They have seen you weep through the long nights. And now they are celebrating as the chains of delay fall away, and the doors of blessing swing wide open. I am about to do something in your life that will be so remarkable, so unexpected, so clearly and undeniably supernatural, that no one will be able to explain it except to say with wonder and awe that it was the hand of God. I am about to open doors that no human being can shut, doors of opportunity that will lead you into your destiny. I am about to provide resources from sources you never imagined, provision that will meet every need and enable you to fulfill your calling. I am about to connect you with people who will become instrumental in your destiny, divine relationships that will propel you forward. I am about to heal wounds that you thought would never stop hurting, bringing restoration to the broken places of your heart. I am about to restore relationships you thought were permanently broken beyond any hope of repair. I am about to revive dreams you thought were dead and buried, breathing new life into visions that had faded. The breakthrough that is coming will not be small or insignificant or easily missed. It will not be something that could have happened through natural means or human effort alone. It will be unmistakably miraculous, undeniably divine, unquestionably supernatural in its origin and execution. People will look at your transformed life and know without any doubt that God has been powerfully at work. They will see the dramatic transformation and give glory to my name. Your story will become a testimony that encourages and inspires countless others who are walking through their own seasons of difficulty and delay, wondering if breakthrough will ever come for them. Listen to me carefully, my beloved child. Within the next 24 hours, you are going to see the first tangible sign of this breakthrough beginning to manifest in your natural circumstances. Within the next 7 days, you will experience something significant that will confirm everything I am telling you right now is absolutely true and reliable. Within the next 30 days, your life will look completely and dramatically different than it does at this moment. The change will be so remarkable that you yourself will stand in amazement. But here is what I need you to understand with absolute clarity. This breakthrough requires your active cooperation and participation. It requires your faith to believe what I am telling you even when your circumstances have not yet changed and everything around you still looks the same. It requires you to act on what I am speaking to your heart, even when your rational mind is filled with doubt and skepticism. It requires you to step out of your comfort zone and trust me in ways you have never trusted before, to take risks that feel frightening, to move forward when you cannot see the entire path ahead. I am not asking you to understand everything before you move. I am not requiring you to see the complete picture and know every detail before you take the first step of faith. I am simply asking you to trust me with childlike faith, to believe that I am who I say I am, and that I will do exactly what I have promised to do. I am asking you to have faith in my character even when you cannot trace my methods or understand my timing. I am asking you to hold on to hope, even when hope seems completely unreasonable based on your circumstances. The enemy of your soul will try desperately to convince you that this is too good to be true, that you are being foolish to believe such promises. He will whisper doubts in your ear with persistent voices and remind you of past disappointments when you dared to hope and were let down. He will try to make you focus obsessively on all the logical reasons why breakthrough is impossible in your particular situation. He will attempt to steal your faith before the miracle has a chance to fully manifest in your life, because he knows that your faith is the key that unlocks heaven's storehouses. But I am warning you in advance about his tactics so that you can recognize his voice and resist his lies with the truth of my word. Do not let past disappointments dictate your future expectations and limit what you believe is possible. Do not let previous delays convince you that this delay will be permanent and your situation will never change. Do not let temporary circumstances that you can see with your natural eyes overshadow eternal promises that I have spoken over your life. What I am about to do in your life will more than compensate for everything you have lost during the waiting season. It will restore everything you have endured with patient faith. It will reward everything you have sacrificed in obedience to my voice. The blessing that is coming toward you right now will be worth the wait, worth the pain, worth every tear you have cried, worth every sleepless night, worth every moment of doubt you pushed through. Start thanking me right now for what I am about to do, even before you see any visible evidence. Start praising me right now for the breakthrough that is already in motion in the spiritual realm. Start declaring victory right now over the situations that have held you captive for so long. Start speaking life right now over the dreams that seemed dead and buried. Start proclaiming healing right now over the wounds that have festered. Start announcing freedom right now over the chains that have bound you. Your words have creative power, my child, because you are made in my image, and I spoke the universe into existence with words. Your declarations carry divine authority when they align with my will and my word. Your faith has the supernatural ability to move mountains that seem immovable and change circumstances that appear unchangeable. When you align your mouth with my promises, when you speak my words over your situation, instead of complaining about what you see, when you declare what I have said instead of what your circumstances are screaming, you release supernatural power into your circumstances. You activate angelic assistance on your behalf. You set divine intervention in motion. Here is what I want you to do right now as an act of faith and obedience. I want you to speak these words out loud with conviction, not just reading them silently, but declaring them with your voice. God, I believe what you are telling me right now. I receive the breakthrough you are sending into my life. I declare that my long season of struggle is ending today, and my season of blessing is beginning right now. I trust you completely with my whole heart, and I am ready for the miracle you have prepared for me. My beloved child, lift up your head that has been bowed down with discouragement. Open wide your heart that has been closed by disappointment. Receive what I am pouring out over you in this moment. The season of struggle has officially ended by heaven's decree. The season of blessing has begun. Walk forward with confidence and peace, knowing that your wait was not in vain but was preparation for glory. Type Amen if you believe what I have spoken over you. Share this message with someone else who desperately needs to hear it. Your breakthrough is here, my beloved child. Receive it now with grateful faith.